rock.
We got our little gizmo coming in too, guys. Y'all gonna love our gizmo.
I'm gonna talk to Grant about something too. Oh, you know what? It has that thing on the back, so you might have to just move it down. Do you know what I'm saying?
Now this thing is.
Because of my clamp, just move it to the left, and you're gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? Robert, clip it on for him, because that's the bad part, sweetheart. It has to move out of that location. You see, it has to move this way. You can't see because you're at a bad angle.
It's just the other thing's a piece of garbage.
Yeah, well, I just ordered the thing we wanted yesterday.
Slide out, yeah. Oh, man.
I ordered that. Well, I had Sherry order that thing you wanted yesterday, so it should be getting here soon. Mm-hmm. The multiple.
Yeah. Okay. Get your name.
We're live on Grant's Facebook channel.
Oh, so we're live on mine too? Yay!
And we're going to go live on Facebook.
Yay! Hello, everybody. Today we are for sure 1,000,000% going to have the most rocking-ish show ever.
Shooters in the house!
Pew, pew. We're going to have
Is that too soon? Can I make jokes about shooters yet?
No. Protecting your empire.
I'm so inappropriate.
Protecting your empire. A lot of you know by now, Grant and I were there in Mandalay Bay while the active shooter
We want to talk to you if you
place.
have questions about what we did. 305-865-8668. We're giving you the pre-show. This is where me and Elena fight on camera.
Not anymore. We're united.
Boy, I love your dress, baby.
Thanks.
Love your dress. Oh, yeah, that's your bad hand, huh?
Yeah, well, it's getting much better, but still the little jerk on it is like...
A little jerk on it.
Little jerk on it. Don't get all crazy. Can you see that lump? That's where it broke. Can y'all see that? Compared to total straightness? And then we have a little lumpy dumpy.
So good looking now, okay? Hey, call us 305-865-8668 every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from Miami Beach. Me and
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Me and the Iba Jiba join up.
Unfortunately, it hasn't caught on. Don't be calling me Iba Jiba.
We join up to tell you, to trick you into our marriage is perfect. It's not. We're the perfect parents.
We're not.
And we just share with you what we're learning about marriage and business and how we keep things going and growing and glowing and you know.
I think that's the one thing people do admire us the most, though, all kidding aside, is that they know we're not perfect.
Yeah.
They appreciate the transparency and us working through our struggles. We always come out on top, always bringing it to you, what we've done to develop our skills.
Yeah, I like it. Wow, that was good, dude. That was good, Okay, you guys let me know when we're ready to roll, guys.
When we're ready to roll.
Clearly we're having some kind of problem behind the scenes.
Clearly. Guys, don't ask me if I drink or do drugs like y'all always do. The answer is no.
10, 9.
I can talk her into a glass of wine every once in a while.
No.
Just to take advantage of her.
You don't have to.
And 1.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome to the G&E show, the business of marriage.
Elena Cardone, the beautiful Elena Cardone, okay? On Instagram. Follow Elena on Instagram.
E-L-E-N-A, thank you.
E-L-E-N-A Cardone. Elena Cardone on Facebook and Elena Cardone on Twitter, which she refuses to
I'm not
abuse.
emoji right now.
We have Robert Sislow in the house. We got Johnny H., Johnny the camera guy in the house.
And we're
Natalie
here. In the house.
Natalie's in the house taking your phone calls. 305-865-8668. Elena and I are just arriving back in Miami after 4 days.
In the Las Vegas.
Okay, now I know a lot of you know that we were at Mandalay Bay in Vegas where the shooter was, by the way. I don't know if we had that picture where the he's in this room right here with the windows blown out, and we're literally like that many,
Check your text.
right below him. Okay? We're literally right below him. We'll show you that. We were with that shooter, but what everybody doesn't know is also we were right above him having a party. And in that party was Cardone Capital.
We were 6 floors above him having a party.
6 floors. We had a party for 100 people. Cole Hatter was there. Kevin Harrington from Shark Tank was there.
Cole Hatter said after the incident, Cole Hatter said, Grant Cardone knows how to throw one hell of a party.
That's right. That's one of those unique parties. Robert Sislow is going to be on the mic today, and we're going to hear him on mic, not hear him in the room. And Robert, I know.
Forbes Riley was there. Kevin Harrington. Who else was there?
Dude, there was Michael Devan was there. People from all over the country were there. About 100 people.
Yeah.
We only promoted this thing for a couple of days. 100 people show up at this event at Mandalay on the 30.
That was the 43rd floor.
43rd floor. So we're now 8 floors above the dude, 7 floors under him. Okay, but this is what nobody knows.
But
I arranged this to hold my investors hostage until I made sure that we completed our task.
that's what Larry Benet said. Larry Benet,
the connector, was
Grant's
there.
arranged this whole thing. No one's leaving until they invest.
Dude, we brought in ATF, we brought in FBI, we brought in Metro Police, we brought in weapons, and said, hey, just here's a 20. Okay, while you guys are doing this other thing, here's a 20. Just hold these people hostage, put them on their bellies, starve them. We'll feed them in the morning. But I need some ink at Cardone Capital.
But seriously, I know a lot of people out there are probably feeling like it's a little too early to joke about this stuff. The reality is, though, everybody deals with whatever they have to deal with in their own way. And the reason why I think we can joke about it now, at least on our incident, because certainly there's a lot of lives whose empires got destroyed. The living and the dead. So
yeah. Certainly our prayers and wishes go out to the families of those that lost their lives and all the. I mean, like it was crazy, right? There's so many people. Elena's going to tell you the whole event and what happened, but like I am so like giddy because I mean, look. This thing could have been even worse than it was, okay? It could have been like, we escaped it. We learned so much about ourselves and my team. My team did so well at not freaking, not losing it.
That's the thing I wanted to touch on. Like, as crazy it is to walk away from something like this with a sense of pride.
Yeah.
I really have a sense of pride in myself. I've been doing a lot of training, as you know. And I never quite knew what I would do in a moment like that. I never thought I would actually be tested. But the fact that we all just immediately went into our own roles, Grant certainly had everyone's back and was ready to handle the front doors. I was busy trying to assess where everyone was going to go to further protect them. And the fact that we had a plan, we didn't panic, amongst everybody else that was wanting to panic and call their people and not know what to do. The fact that our team had a plan and we knew what we were going to do actually brought calm and comfort to everyone else and got them out of their heads. I was like, look, you're going to do this, boom, 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 boom. You're going to do this, blah, 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 blah. This is the plan. And it got them out of their head like, oh, I can actually do something other than be a victim. So when now that it just keeps replaying in my head over and over.
You never know what you're going to do in that situation, but I'm going to tell you, like, and it plays off of what Elena is saying right there. Is like we were so like we learned so much about ourselves.
Yeah, we did.
And our team.
Yeah.
And what you do right and what you do wrong in that situation. It almost makes me like laugh in the face of emergencies like this.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, dude, I can handle this stuff.
Right.
I am ready. I am somehow in my life ready to handle situations that go bad. And by the way, folks, something bad is going to happen to everybody at some point.
Yeah.
And one thing that me and Elena have been over preparing, I've had a lot of people, make fun of me and say, why are you doing that? And why do you carry? And why do you do this? I'm like, dude, I did one thing right the whole night. It was when I left my room. 6 hours before this happened.
Ready. Prepared.
So
right.
I was there was hundreds of people around us in a room, and I was the only one that made that one right decision when I left my room that night.
That's absolutely
which
right.
was to be protected. And somebody said to me, I mean, I've had a lot of people hit me hard on this issue, like I'm an idiot, and like, what can you do? I had somebody say, what would that do for you? Dude, that would have saved, tell them.
Not only that, like our roles, like just from the moment someone texted me from upstairs saying active shooter and they could hear it, and I was at the pool table, the poker table, I immediately started looking for an exit strategy, and my main concern in that moment was just I have to protect Grant. Grant is such a valuable asset to not only me but to everybody out there that really truly values who this man is and what he can contribute. So just instinctually, I was like, I have to protect Grant. And I just started looking for a route out. I found, and caught this door before it closed. It was a locked door, and just yelled for him to come behind, follow me. And just that sense of authority made everybody else follow us. So we had about 20 or 30 other people that we were protecting. And you know, when you're the one,
just to bring you guys up to date where
when,
we were, we were in the
wait,
poker room, then we're going to go to
finish
break. We're in the poker room. My other half of my team is up on the
43rd floor.
43rd floor.
But what I was going to say was because you said, you know, people give you grief and what do you use that for? When we are responsible for 20 or 30 people, all of a sudden, you don't have time to be self-indulgent.
Look at that. See, that's why I tried to get you out. I tried to get you out.
You're the one that's responsible to protect others, and that's what Grant can do for you. He can be a friend, and he could save your life.
What's up, everybody? My name is Grant Wise, the founder of Modern Investing Mastery. Only reason we run ads is to start a conversation. You have something that gathers attention, you got a question you're posing, and you got a solution you're providing. To learn more about generating motivated seller leads, generating investment deals, all from Facebook ads, visit www.modерninvestingmastery.com. My team and I have set aside some time to help you master this so you can go off and master business.
Sometimes you need a reminder, a quick pickup and a set in the right direction. Every question has a topic, every fork in the road has an answer, and Rob Thompson has that answer for you. 60 Seconds with Rob is a YouTube video series designed to engage you, inspire you, motivate you, and get you set on the right path to wealth creation and a better life.
Right now, you can get Rob Thompson's free book on how to change your life, your career, and get moving. It's a free ebook. We want you to sign up for it. You can go to robthompson.com/free. Steps that you can use right now to building your career. robthompson.com/free. Get your free book now. This isn't landscape design. This is lifestyle design. Steve Griggs is the best landscaper on the planet and gives you knowledge and data that you can't even find on Google. Featured on Huffington Post, Entrepreneur.com, Grant Cardone TV, Steve Griggs is the entrepreneur built and designed to help you make your home become the lifestyle of your dreams. For more information, visit stevegriggsdesign.com. That's stevegriggsdesign.com.
Hey, welcome back to the Cardone G&E Show. Every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we take your calls about building your empire, handling your marriage, the business of marriage. 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. We're taking your calls. We got a couple of people online right now. Elena, before the break, was talking about what happened to us this weekend and how we were prepared.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have that video by any chance? Okay, I want to show you a video, or do you want to set it up,
Yeah.
Elena? Do you know what this video is?
Yeah.
It's 2:45 in the afternoon on Sunday.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Now this video is going to seem inappropriate because of the aftermath.
Because I'm inappropriate.
However, this video was taken hours before the incident.
2:45 in the afternoon. I'm about to go speak at Hard Rock. I'm
At the
leaving
Thrive
Mandalay
event,
Bay.
that's
I'm leaving
right.
Mandalay Bay. I will go to the Hard Rock. Elena's going to speak. Then I'm going to speak after her. And then we're going to leave there. And at 7 o'clock, we're going to go back to Mandalay Bay and have a party for 100 people. So I know I'm not going to come back to my room. So this video was taken at 2:45 in the afternoon. It's never been released online. Okay?
It never will be.
Some people are going to hate it.
It's completely inappropriate
I'll tell you
at
right
this
now.
point.
Call me. I want to
But-
know your opinion of this video. 305-865-8668. Play it. Be ready, stay ready, man. You travel around, you never know what's going to happen. Just saying, stay ready. Yeah. Now, everything's cool, dude. We're laughing, we're having fun, we're not thinking anything's going to happen. It is the afternoon, by the way, right above this room, 7 floors above this room. How many floors?
12.
12 floors above us
Was the shooter preparing, we think.
was that shooter. What they have now said is the shooter. We're all a little suspect of that, but is planning in that room the biggest mass murder in the history of the United States. We lived with this dude for 4 days not knowing.
He checked in the same day we did.
Okay, now some of you
We
right
could
now
have been on
thinking,
the
oh
elevator
my
with
God, I
him."
can't believe that. Oh my God, I can't believe that. Trust me, you have lived with You have lived with a killer in your proximity before.
Absolutely.
You have lived with a rapist in your proximity before. You have lived with somebody that wanted to rip you off, steal your stuff, take advantage. You have lived with a pedophile in your proximity before, and you guys just want to act like it's not happening. You've lived with a bomber. You've lived with probably somebody from ISIS that wants to hurt America. You are living with evil every day and unprepared for it.
Bad things happen to good people. You
So-
have to be willing to confront.
You have to be willing to confront,
And
and
be
to
aware.
the degree you can confront, you won't be, oh, I can't believe this is happening. You'll be prepared when it happens, okay? So look, I'd like to take your call, 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. I know that some people have made fun of you for doing this tactical training that you're doing. Like, what a waste of time. What is wrong with her going out there shooting ARs and Glocks?
It's cool. I gotta tell you, I see those posts, I'm like, dang.
But I have some people saying she's got too much free time. I didn't even share it with you. Too much free time on her hand to be doing that. Or that fight thing that you
Broke my hand on?
Yeah. So you want to talk about how valuable that was to us in this environment?
I do, because I didn't realize all that training. I mean, I always did the training for that purpose, as well as that I actually love it and it's a huge passion of mine. But in that moment, when everything hit the fan, it was amazing how cool and calm. What happened?
Nothing.
Oh,
Shit
how
hit the fan. When shit hit the fan.
How cool and calm I was. I mean, I was like, Grant, you do this, and of course I didn't have to tell him. He knew where to stand to watch eyes on both entry points, and I was knocking on walls to feel if there was a conceal wall or a cover wall. Cover meaning a round can't penetrate the wall. Conceal means a round can go through, but the shooter can't see you. I'm feeling for walls. I'm finding locked doors. I'm getting ready to put the women in here and
She's
lay down.
behind me back here,
I'm
and
doing like I didn't even have to be worried about the front door because I know he had us covered, and I was able to run control on everyone else. It just all kicked in, and just I mean, I felt my hands shaking.
She was calm. She
but
was
it
calm.
didn't
She was
stop
cool.
me. It
She was
didn't affect
collective.
me.
And people looked to her for her leadership because she was calm.
Yeah, the
Like-
pit bosses were listening to me. The Mandalay security, they're
Look, it reminds me of like being in sales. I was
gonna say that.
I was so nervous every time I took a customer when I was in sales because I was never prepared. I was never trained. I was never I didn't know what I was doing, so I was nervous, right? Now
When you have training with like your CU clients,
when you're speaking, the more I speak, the less nervous I am, right? Because I'm trained, right? I'm watching the video. What would I do different? I'm learning. Like you got look, these are life skills. People are going out and getting drunk on the weekends. They're training to get drunk. I know people that can pound down shit like 8, 9, 10 shots, and I'm like, dude, how do you do that? Training. What are you training for?
That's right.
You know, what are you guys
I was
preparing for?
So glad in that moment.
I
None
know
of
some
our
of
group
you that
had
are
one
experts.
drop of alcohol.
You're experts at fighting. You're experts at drama. You're experts at passing on gossip and bullshit. You know why? You don't get nervous when you talk about the Kardashians because you guys do it so much, you become experts at it. Elena was an expert while by the way, there was not one gunman. Okay, at 10 o'clock at night, at 10:08 when this happened, the reports we were getting wasn't one gunman.
That's right.
It was four gunmen.
We heard multiple
bombs,
terrorists, possible bomb at Luxor.
There was four at Mandalay, and supposedly Luxor was going off.
New York was going off. This is what we thought. We thought we were under a massive terrorist attack when this moment happened.
And Kevin Harrington was there with us. Forbes Riley. My whole team was good, by the way. Johnny, the camera guy. Johnny was freaking awesome. Johnny's on video collecting. Elena's getting the rooms ready. I got my little spot, okay, because I got one open door, and I'm like, these guys hit this door,
they're going down.
I got 13 surprises for them. And I got 4 more clips in my bag. And I told Johnny, something happens to me, I got 4 more clips in my bag. So we prepared for the worst, and then we just sat it out and waited, right? So, look, call us 305-865-8668. Call me. I want to talk to the first person. I'm hopping. I'm ready. And I'm confident. Can you do this, Elena?
Never let your guard down. Never let your guard down. You can't do it in business, and you can't do it in life.
Let's roll.
You can't be.
I got George in Colombia.
George in Colombia, what's up?
Hey, how's it going? This is George. Take it I'm speaking to Grant, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you for calling in, buddy.
Hey, so I'm obviously planning on going to 10X in February.
Yeah,
so when I heard it was at the Mandalay Bay, I checked your Twitter, and lo and behold, you were there. I was like, wow, that's ridiculous. And I'm watching the show right now, and you're kind of like hitting on the same kind of topics that I'm kind of feeling right now, where it doesn't feel like it's just one shooter, and it's kind of hard to believe that that 64-year-old guy brought 400 pounds of guns all the way to the 32nd floor and did that. So I wanted to know like what you thought about that, what you feel like from being there.
Well, first of all, I will be going back to Mandalay Bay. By the way, I just want to give big like accolades to Mandalay Bay, the employees, the executives. People were unbelievable, super calm. When I come back from break, I'm going to answer that question about was there one shooter or more? Do we know everything? Stay with us. You're watching the G&E show, and it's hot. Boom, boom.
You're a business owner who needs custom software solutions through Amazon Web Services to automate, speed up, and enhance your business so you can focus on what you do best, which is grow your company. Let Nico's Computer Engineering get you started today. With a free consultation, CEO and owner Tim Clark has spent the last 10 years building custom software for companies around the United States. Whatever your need is, whatever industry, if you need efficiency, Tim Clark can help you. Nico's Computer Engineering knows that you value speed to market. That's why we have the fastest turnaround and software implementation on the planet. If you want to get started with Nikos, go to nicoce.com. That's nicoce.com to get started right now. Rethink user experience, rethink the digital sales process, and rethink how you communicate with your customers. Pixel 506 is a digital design agency, marketing, and development company with one goal in mind. How do you effectively simplify your digital presence to make your prospects do more business, become excited, and never feel confused when it comes to understanding what it is you do? Working with companies like Future Labs, New York Metro Transit Authority, and more, Pixel 506 has successfully grown businesses, increased leads, and created a lasting digital and social presence to drive more revenue and increased ROI. If you want this for your business, you can learn more about Pixel 506 at pixel506.com. That's pixel506.com.
Well, welcome back to the G&E show. Today we're talking about building and protecting your empire, and that in the real world, it will be under attack. Chaos will happen. Bad situations will happen. Evil exists on this planet.
And in your business. What about the people that want to do loaf time at the business? They're killing your empire.
So we're taking calls. The first question from George in Columbia was, hey man, do you think, Grant, you guys were there, okay, do you think one guy did all this damage? I'm just going to tell you what I think. You guys can tell me what you think. I don't think one person did this, okay? I personally don't think that. Now, I'm not a conspiracy guy. I don't jump on conspiracies. I'm just telling you, we were there. We lived 4 days right below this guy. I don't know if we have a picture of where we were in comparison to him, but where his windows are blown out. I believe that happened. I believe those windows were blown out. Here's what I'm suspect of.
We have a photo.
Okay.
That photo.
See that photo? Can you raise it up a little bit? Because we're like 7 floors.
We're 12 floors below that.
Yeah, I was going to show them the floor that we're on.
Yeah,
because we're on the
one
same
is narrow.
corner. So anyway, that's fine. But let me just say
we were
this.
right there, under him. Boom.
Like if I was going up there to shoot that many, to do that, I wouldn't bring 16 weapons with me.
It's faster to reload a magazine than pick up another gun and start shooting with another gun.
I mean, maybe I bring 4 with me. Why would I bring 16? It just looks like a plant to me.
I mean, me too. It's
like
weird.
why would I send it like the wire back to the Philippines for $100,000? It just seems so like laid out. Okay, it just,
So set
and
up.
by the way, if I'm gonna do that, I'm doing a Sundance and what were the 2 dudes? Blocking the Sundance Kid.
Yeah. Butch.
Dude, I'm going out butching the Sundance Kid on the way out. I'm not gonna like boom. I'm gonna like.
You're going for the straight out shootout?
Oh, I'm going for the shootout, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going for glory. I don't get it. I just don't get it. A lot of things
why
just don't.
it doesn't add
and
up.
why 16 weapons that he didn't even use? There was only 2 weapons supposedly used on the crowd. So look, it's tragic. We learned so much about ourselves. Pressure makes diamonds. I've said that for years.
This is
now.
what I learned the most. Training. Not just physical training for the bad shooter world, because let's face it, most people won't ever God willing, be in that scenario. But you need training in life. You need training at your job. You need training. You need to be heads and shoulders above everybody else. When you have training, you can be the leader. You have the confidence to step up and you instinctively know what to do. Training across the board is valuable. Number two, who do you have in your group? Are they assets or liabilities? Who are you
We
willing
had
to
some
go into the
liabilities too, I'll
foxhole
tell you
with?
right now,
Who's
okay?
got your back? Who's got your six? Who can you depend on? Okay, the people that were drinking in the casinos were liabilities,
They
man.
were
I'm not going
liabilities.
to tell you. You had to handle them.
People that
You-
were
you
out of
didn't
shape
know.
were liabilities, by the way. Okay, people that were like overweight, didn't take care of their bodies. People that are just
But
nervous
that's
Nellies.
just, I'm sorry, that's you know, there's going to be elderly, there's going to be kids, there are liabilities.
still
but
liabilities. You
gotta
gotta look
protect
around and say, who
everybody.
are my liabilities
But you got to
here, right?
be strong enough to know who you have to care for. It only makes you have to be that much
Let's
stronger.
take to the next caller before I hit you.
Angelica in California.
Angelica, what's going on, Angelica? Am I aggressive?
Embarrassed.
Hey guys, I'm so happy to hear you guys are safe.
Yeah, thank you so much. You know,
thank God
Angelica,
for
when
that.
we landed yesterday, my team, all of which were involved, Andrew the pilot, Ryan Secco,
pilots.
Johnny the camera guy, all 5 of us were involved. Dude, we were I could feel
So
the relief
calm.
when we hit the ground. So thank you for saying
yeah.
that.
No, yeah, I'm happy to hear that. You know, God bless and blessings to you and your 2 beautiful little girls. I have 2 kids of my own, so I understand how nerve-wracking it can be in a situation like that.
Best hugs I've ever had were yesterday.
Oh,
yesterday.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. But you know, so I'm really a big fan of you guys. I just found out who you were actually this past August, and so you know, ever since then I've been hooked to the show and everything like that.
Oh, that's
and,
awesome. I apologize for not making us known before that, so we could be friends.
That'd be great. Yeah, let's do lunch. You know, whenever you guys are in town. I just really think that people should be aware as well, and I wish you guys would promote this as well. That get life insurance. It's never too early. I mean, people aren't aware or talking about it because situations like this. I mean, I have friends that were there who are like, we need to get life insurance. We need to get life insurance now. Luckily, they know me. I'm a new associate with WFG.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
yeah,
awesome.
so, it's like I wish that people would know us more about us and get this, especially like in situations like this where they can have access to people with our knowledge and our assistance.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was with Ed Milet all day yesterday,
Yeah.
so he was at my house last night.
In the office, we shot some shows with him.
We're planning on doing a bunch of stuff. So thank you for calling, Angelica. I appreciate that. And look, folks,
Better to have and not need, just to wrap up what Angelica's saying, in all aspects of life. Better to have and not need.
All things, right? When my dad died and had life insurance. He only had like 3 things. He had some cash in the bank, life insurance, and he had a house paid for. The life insurance kicked in and paid my mom immediately. The cash in the account made my mom feel a little secure. And the house, by the way, my mom had to sell because it was a liability. She couldn't service the house. It was too expensive to service, so she had to sell it. My mom responded immediately, like we responded the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Elena's got a little regret that we took a little too long to get into a space. I think that we handled it perfectly myself. We didn't overreact. It wasn't too fast. But we've been debating that now for like 36 hours. Let me take the next caller. I want to talk to the people that love us. Thank you, by the way, all the people that send us prayers and your energy and wishes. I know
We felt it.
Oh yeah, totally.
We felt it the whole night.
Like we were being
protected by this little bubble of all the support.
Robert Sislow's in the house. I was thinking about Sislow. I'm like,
I believe in magic.
But
I don't live in a fairy tale. There's a difference.
And Johnny was behind the scenes recording everything. Every time Johnny would start shooting camera footage, I don't know if you got any that you can show, Johnny? Behind the scenes, every time we do it, man, the executive's like, hey, don't use the recording. Johnny's like, I'm not. It's over. It's done. Okay, go ahead, Nick.
Tavi in Seattle.
What is it?
Tavi.
Tavi, what's up?
Hi, good morning.
Hey, thank you for calling, Tavi. Tavi?
Oh, yeah. It's Taji, like the Taj Mahal.
Oh,
Okay.
Taj Mahal.
I love that name.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Taj.
Well, I just... Can I say that now? Okay, because no, I just wanted to call. I just met Elena for the first time maybe a week ago, and I'm like, she's a strong-ass woman. I was supposed to be in Vegas last weekend for an investment thing. My niece was at the concert.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Taj, I'm
Oh,
losing
sorry.
you, buddy.
Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to get the feedback. So I was supposed to be there, and my family was all there at the concert. And someone texted me Monday morning and said, "Are you okay?" And I had no idea because I don't watch TV. But I do watch you guys. I just found you recently. And so Elena is like, it's hard to find someone who's strong ass like you that's like loves her man and all of that. So I actually have had a carry permit for several years, but my gun, I have a baby Glock, and it's not muscle memory for me. So I'm actually curious what gun you use and why you chose it. And then I guess that's probably my first question. Like, do you practice all the time? Because as a woman, we don't know how to fight. No one has taught us to fight or hit.
I'll tell you, Grant is the one who actually wanted me to conceal carry years ago, and I was scared of a pistol, of a handgun, because I had never shot, and the time I did, I was not accurate. I was used to shooting with shotguns, not a handgun. So he got me trained, and once I learned how to manipulate a pistol, I learned everything about it, how to break it down, clean it, shoot it, so that I really am comfortable around the weapon. Just like when you cut with a knife when you're cooking at night, a knife could kill you, but you have full confidence, you know how to control it. Once you learn how to control it, it becomes an asset, not a liability to your life. So I really
It was
owe
after
that.
Sandy Hook. After Sandy Hook happened, actually, I said, Elena, you and I need to, like, this is
I
happening
fought
more
him.
and more
I
often.
said, no, we have kids. I don't want a gun.
Great story.
I had all of these considerations. I didn't want to do it. And he said, you know what? He said one thing to me, and I changed my mind. He said, you owe it to this family to protect our children and to the people around you. And that was all he needed to say. Boom. I was like, I went
To
and,
at least
and
look-
learned
to-
and got my concealed
like-
carry and got comfortable with it. So you asked me what I carry. You're not really supposed to say publicly that you do carry.
No,
But if I were
what's your
to carry,
weapon of choice is the answer.
I love Glocks for women. I think they're a very good home defense gun. They're very easy and reliable. If I was going to be at home, I'd have the Glock 19, the Gen 4, although I heard they just came out with a Gen 5. Carry Glock 26, and then all the other guns I have
But
are
look,
strictly
find something you're
competition
comfortable
guns.
with. Find something you're comfortable with.
That's
you know,
a good call.
38 snub with particularly for like a woman coming out of a purse without a hammer. That would be a nice weapon. Find something that you're comfortable with. Number one. Number two, get more comfortable with that thing. Because if you're not willing to use it,
Get training.
if you're not willing to use it, if you're not confident to use it, okay? Elena shoots for sport. She shoots for competition. So I don't ever go shoot for competition. It's never what I'm going to use a weapon for. She likes that. That's her gig. But get comfortable with that thing until you're like, the only people that are scared of guns, by the way, are the people that hadn't touched it.
Exactly. That was
Right.
me.
The only people-
Guilty as charged.
Everybody's like, get rid of guns, get rid of guns. Look, the weapons, the gun laws, the weapon the dude used were illegal. No gun law would change the fact that he was already breaking the law, right? Number two, he had 16 guns brought up into a room, him or someone else. It's illegal to bring 16 guns into a casino, any casino in Las Vegas. Number two, which would open us up to a whole other series of questions. However, let's take the next caller. This is the G&E Show. It happens every Wednesday. We bring it to you on the iTunes and the Stitcher, don't we? On the YouTube and the Facebook, and we drop it on the Instagram, a hammer. This is the beautiful Adelina Cardone, my wife
Thank
now
you.
for 13 years.
Woo, the
Some of
baker's
which-
dozen.
Some of which has been too long. Sometimes it's like, it's too long.
That's
and then
true,
there's
but
other
you know
moments
what?
like
Even
last
when
night.
there's-
It was good. I'm just
We were
saying.
happy to be alive.
Yes, we were, and I wasn't shooting blanks. Okay, so like we were in Vegas. If you don't know, if you're just catching up, if you just come, we were in Vegas this weekend, 12 floors below the shooter. Had a party just 7 floors above the same dude, and my staff up there, Ryan Secco was phenomenal. He was with Captain Andrew. We had probably 50, 60 people upstairs. Cole Hatter, Larry Benet, the
Forbes
connector,
Riley.
bunch of people, a bunch of investors in my real
Megan.
estate were there for a party. The joke now going around town is Grant knows how to
Throw 'em
really
hard.
shoot it up.
It is interesting though. The people that go through that, like you think they're being inappropriate, but it is amazing how a sense of humor really does get you through things and help lighten the load. So I understand it, but for all the people out there that think it's insensitive, just
look. We're already helping out Vegas. Okay, like there's been over $3 million raised already. So just so you guys know, I can go from funny to serious, get the job done, and go back to funny again.
Yeah.
Okay, like I'm gonna enjoy life even when tragedies happen.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna get stuck in grief.
significance and seriousness and.
This won't be the last event like this that happens. Like the only people that are shocked by this are the people that are not prepared for it and not thinking about it and don't have their eyes wide open. I'll promise you, there's somebody in your neighborhood that's freaking crazy right now.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, somewhere in your city, somebody's planning something stupid. Like the fact that everybody's like, oh, I can't believe this happened. Please. You know, somebody said, are you going to go back to Mandalay? Let's take the next caller.
Yep.
Somebody said, are you going to ever go back to the Mandalay Bay? Sure, I will. Will I go back to Vegas? Yes, I will. I'm not going to leave planet Earth because of some psycho or somebody set up something to have people terrified all the time.
Got Phil in Boston.
Come on, Phil, what's going on? See, Phil lived in a place where there was a problem.
Yeah. Remember
What's
the
that?
girl that worked for us and she actually got bombed, her leg, remember?
Yeah.
Okay,
Phil,
go
what's
on.
going on, buddy?
Hey, man, I just wanted to thank you for being around and being available. YouTube, you know, you're helping me come up brave here.
Oh, thank you, Phil.
You really do, man. You know, you give me a lot of hope. I'm a single dad, and I'm 50. Grew up around the same time you did, and I started in computer sales. 18 years old, working at a steel fabrication factory, and I gave me a shot and took off from there. Everybody needed computers. I had to leave my job because my daughter is disabled, and I'm a single dad. She just started school, and now I'm ready to get back into sales. And was wondering, you know, what would you do?
Well, dude, I would look. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to take care of my kids. Okay, whatever I have to do. I cannot be with my kids all day long. Okay, listen to what I'm saying. All the parents out there. Not only can I not be with them, they don't want me with them all day long, and there ain't no way I could do it. Okay, I'm built to be with my customer all day long, not children all day long. I don't think any adult on planet Earth is designed to be with kids all day long.
What was the question? It was
he's got a kid. He's a single dad. How does he take care of his kid? You need to get somebody to hang out. You need to make enough money to make sure you got your kids in good schools, a nanny, somebody to take care of. My kids were in Vegas. We didn't bring our kids to Vegas.
Our kids were in Miami being guarded
And I'm
by
glad
a
they weren't in
retired
Vegas.
special forces gentleman.
Okay, so we have our kids
Which
protected.
brought tremendous amount of relief
we
to
weren't
me,
having to
and
worry
that's
about that.
you're right. I told him I can't even tell you how invaluable that was for us.
Our
no
kids
amount of money.
Our kids don't go on every trip with us, so like that takes money, right? So you need to go out and make money. You are the father. You are the protector. You are the provider. You need to go out and make money to take care of your kids. This has been my message now for like 12 years. Look, make money. Make enough money that you can take care of those close to you, and then make more money so you can start spreading that out and helping people in Puerto Rico and Mexico City and Las Vegas.
And Las Vegas.
And go places where you need to go. Bring your kids when you can, and make sure everybody's protected. So learn the sales game. Prepare yourself to be great at the sales game. Do everything to get known. To be the leader in your marketplace, to be the first people think about, to follow up, and get your kid helping you make that paper. Ain't nothing wrong with making some money. Okay. Not only while this thing happened to us, in my bag was what I needed to protect me. I also had other things in my bag that would protect us if this thing went on for long periods of time. Okay. Like you need stuff in your bag. Everybody should have a bag they strap with them. Man, what you got in your bag? And I'm not just talking about weapons. You know, you need money, right? You need contacts. You probably need a backup phone. You probably need batteries.
I have contact, just so you understand, I have so many military and law enforcement in my phone. The first call I made was I called my special forces guy and was like, I'm doing this. This is where we are. He was giving me information. I had another guy on the phone that was on a police radio scanner. So, you know, while the news was saying one thing, the scanner's saying something else. It's important to have an arsenal of assets at your fingertips.
Okay, next caller. Let's talk to the next caller. I want to give a big shout out to Pat Hilton on Facebook, Ray Jerling, Jason Bryan. Jason Bryan wants to know, Grant, when will you be at the top 10 sales guru list? Dude, I am the king. I don't need to be on a list. When you're the king, dog, you don't need to be on a list. When you a god of a space, they don't put you on a list, dog.
You got Cargo in New Jersey.
By the way, everybody on that list is probably somebody nobody knows.
All right, Cargo, what's going on, my friend?
Get on this list. When you gonna get on my list, bitch? Okay, this is the list to be on right here. Boom, yeah. Yeah, I'm already back to being full me.
Can we hear from Cargo, please? I can't hear when you do that.
Yeah,
Darling?
this is Cargo.
Go ahead, Cargo.
I just wanted to say I follow you guys. I respect your work. I respect the fact that you're real. You know, you don't sugarcoat anything. That day that happened in Vegas, I tried to send everybody a message because I know that you were in Vegas. I tried to contact Billie Jean also from San Diego.
Yeah.
But, everybody said they were okay. I created something called I Met You Today. I really do look up to you. I just wanted to know if you could check out my page.
Yeah, I'll check it out, man. I'll check it out. What's the name of the page?
I Met You Today.
I Met You 10X?
Yeah, and I really respect you guys. I'm a family guy. I'm a husband, I'm a father, and I really am trying to, do something in life to inspire others the same way you are.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. I will check it out. Hey, Stevie Gibson says, please don't lie to folks. Let me see. This is interesting. Please don't lie to folks. Wesley and Edwin, the only way the cash value goes to the family. He's talking about life insurance. Okay. Tim Rose Weir says, my entire staff is on Cardone University. Love you guys. See, that's what Elena's talking about. You guys got to train all the time. What are you training on? You training on Netflix? Look, if you're going to do that, at least watch one show deep and binge on it. Like when we watch TV, we binge on a program. Like we don't watch a bunch of different programs. We go deep on that program, right? So what are you training on? What are you preparing on? Something bad is going to happen in your life, folks. If
not
you're alive.
you, to someone you know, guarantee it. You know that commercial? I guarantee it.
Look, if you never leave your house, something bad's going to happen to you. Okay, next.
That's true.
Got Ojis in India.
Ojis. Is this OJ that just got released, by the way? By the way, OJ
please.
got released.
Okay.
I was like, dude,
Ojis, what's happening? He's from India. Let's let him talk.
I'm from Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Well, then screw it. We can
white India.
Make him wait.
Arkansas is the white India.
I'm thinking we have a long distance call here.
The Ozark Indian.
Go ahead,
I
Ojis.
just wanted first I'll say thank y'all both first and foremost for everything y'all do. My only question is, I know y'all were in Vegas this past weekend.
Yeah.
I've heard everybody on the media, everybody says gun control for 2 weeks and they stop. My question is, out here in Arkansas, and you're from Louisiana, you can get a gun like a hamburger. Do you think there should be more control on the background check side of it? Because for people like me and you, I've got no problem passing a background check. But do you think stuff like this, like a psych evaluation on the background check, should be added?
Dude, here's the deal, okay? If you increase the background checks, it's going to increase people not going to gun stores and getting any check. So, look, the bad guy, the dude yesterday, there's no psych history.
Fully qualified.
There's no military history. He's fully qualified. There's no psych history. There's nothing, which got to make you a little suspect. Not even training. So.
I mean, and he set up a sniper nest. Anyway,
yeah,
get back on track.
Go ahead, John.
No, y'all are completely right. Set up the sniper tower and everything.
Yeah, so all I'm saying to you is should there be more checks? The more checks they do, the more government knows who has these weapons, right? And
right.
And that's what I think starts concerning people. Which
like,
I don't
you can
mind.
be set up. People don't like the government knowing. People want to be able to protect themselves. People don't want their guns taken away. So it opens up a big arsenal of questions and people's concerns. So
I'll tell you all something that you remember, Elena, when we were in New Orleans for Katrina, we went in there after the fact.
You went. I was.
Oh, you weren't with me?
wasn't
I feel like you're with me everywhere I go.
Because I am, baby.
Yeah.
I put that protection bubble around you all the time.
Yeah. So we went to Katrina. Dude, let me tell you, the government has equipment that none of you even know about.
That's
okay.
true.
Now this is what, 12 or 15 years ago, Katrina. Thank you for calling in, by the way. There was a helicopter. A buddy of mine has a condo in New Orleans, and it's loaded with weapons. He says he's on his phone, and he gets a phone call that intercepts. A new phone call intercepts his phone call. I don't mean a ring, ring, ding, ding, ring, ring. Okay, I don't mean call waiting. I mean he's on the phone, and another dude starts talking. We're on the chopper above you. Okay.
Do you need help?
Do you need help? No, I'm good.
See.
We can see that you have bomb, 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 bomb,
and
bomb.
you're protected.
Your ammo load looks like this. You're protected, okay? Like they knew from a helicopter with infrared, okay, every piece of equipment this dude had in the room. So bad things happen, man. Look, there's 2,600 policemen in Las Vegas.
That was the concern, though.
We didn't see one popo.
Where we were.
For 15 hours.
That's right.
Where we were, we did not see one policeman until they emptied the cafeteria, and then we saw 2 SWAT guys come in. The entire time, they had their hands full.
They were clearing 5,000 rooms.
So Johnny, you're on the mic. You made a decision, Johnny the camera guy, you made a decision after this event. What was it? You want to share it with the audience?
Oh yeah, after what we went through, I told Grant and Elena and myself, I'm never gonna go anywhere without a firearm. You know, I have a concealed, carry permit and a weapon, but what good does it do me if it's not with me?
Better to have than not need, Johnny.
Like, what would I be able to do for the people around me?
That's
God forbid
right.
that my family, my loved ones, my friends, like, what would I be able to do for them?
He had his camera.
You owe it to yourself and your community to
By the way,
to protect
just so
them.
y'all know, I told Johnny, Elena was setting up everybody, making sure everybody was protected. I got my little spot. I had my little spot.
Yeah,
I had
you
my
did.
little nest,
Yeah, you
just in
did.
case. And I told Johnny, I said, Johnny, video it. You get it, Johnny. Don't miss the shot.
You did not. Shut up.
Did I not tell him that? Oh, for sure. I said, Johnny, you got to get this video, dog. Okay? If it's the last thing I do, I'm going viral. All right. Thanks for calling in. Okay, this is the G&E Show. Every Wednesday we do this. This week we just happen to be able to tell you about something that happened to us, and that's what we do in this show. It's the business of marriage. How do you get through things? How do you get through conflicts? How do you get through emergencies? How do you get through the good times? Hey, let me tell you something. I know people that get killed in the good times. Like the good times destroy them. I know people that would go to this Vegas thing and probably leaving Vegas right now making a decision. I'll never go back to Vegas ever again in my life. I'm never going to go outside. Dude, and they're mentally hurt and damaged from this. So in addition to the 59 lives, 527 people injured, the families that have been affected, the brothers, the sisters, the uncles, the aunts, the grandparents, the children, the people that have all traumatized, the thousands and thousands of people that were there in Vegas, the 22,000 people that were on the ground, the people that are watching this from TV channels are being affected. Look, you got to get over it now. You have to understand we live on a planet with 8 billion people, some of which are nuts, some of which have different agendas than you do. Prepare yourself, train yourself, get your family and your team on the same page so these things don't stick to you for long periods of time, much longer than they lasted. We have another call?
No. Okay. I'm going to wrap up, and then I'm going to say repeat the same points that we did.
Please.
It was so important to be on the same page. That includes training in all aspects of life. Who's in your group? Who are you rolling with? Really look at it. Are they assets or liabilities? Never let your guard down. Johnny just told us that. I wasn't prepared that night. I let my guard down. Never will I let that happen again. Be willing to confront the evil in the world, because as you say, bad things happen to good people. And out of this ordeal, we developed a trust amongst each other and a bond that even made us more powerful than we were before.
And I'll tell you one other thing. We were in the gym. We got moved 3 different times that night. You can see the whole article. I kind of wrote everything up and put it on LinkedIn and Medium and different places. But we were moved. The second time we were moved to the gym, there was a dude running around, Jimmy, nervous Jimmy, right? And he'd been drinking, right? Nervous Jimmy's running around. He's on the phone. There's about 200 of us in this one big boxed room. I mean, it was literally a square room, right, with a bunch of gym equipment. There's a bunch of us running around, and nobody here could protect us, even if anything bad happened. My gun's back at home. And I'm like, Jimmy, everything's all right, Jimmy. Jimmy, you're making people nervous, man. Get off the phone, Jimmy. Okay? Kevin Harrington's over there about to take a nap. Jimmy's like, hey, what can you do? So you want to be in a position to be able to do something, okay? You want to be around people that are sane, okay? Build your team, get them trained. You want to tell them about that gig thing we're going to go do in a couple weeks?
Yeah, in a couple of weeks on October 21st.
We're going out to the Everglades.
We're going to the Everglades.
Bringing our team.
We're going in the helo with Special Forces. If you want to check them out on Instagram, it's bat.defense. Although this class is fully booked. I booked the whole class. But we're going up in the helo, and we'll be shooting the AR at targets down below from an old prison, which I've shot at.
I might bring the plane in and scrape the place.
There before. It was.
Come in. Okay, anyway. I know we're laughing and joking, and for a lot of you, it's going to be like, too soon, dude. Don't do that yet. That's not appropriate. Look, I'm not appropriate.
You just get training. Who knows what you need it for,
I'm not appropriate.
Everyone's like, why do you have to know every...
You guys be appropriate. You want to be appropriate? You be appropriate.
If
your religion's appropriate, you be appropriate. I ain't appropriate. I've never been appropriate. I ain't going to start now. Okay? And so we love you guys. We really appreciate you. Tomorrow is Young Hustlers. Friday's the Cardone Zone where we talk about money and finance. Monday, we do a real estate show every Monday that's awesome.
That's off the chain.
All of you that are coming into Cardone Capital right now and investing with me, you're going to be you're going to be so in love with what we're doing. I promise you. Okay, I got some big deals.
Empire.
Join the empire, man.
We protect empires. I guarantee it.
And empires need to be spread. Get your hand off of me. And let's see, one other thing. 10X Growth Conference. Grab your tickets. They're on sale right now. $4,000 tickets are $775.
This is what I'm talking about. Training. Prepare yourself. Prepare your arsenal of knowledge. The 10X Growth Con can help you.
$4,000 tickets are $795, $775, something like that. Okay. Grab them. 10xgrowthcon.com. Ty Lopez is going to be there. Ty Lopez. I might have Kevin Harrington there. Okay, he'd come. Mike, help me, guys.
Ezra Firestone.
The real Brad Lee.
Andy Frisilla.
Andy Frisilla. Ed Milet.
You want to get around
Tim Story, Jordan Zimmerman.
Assets. These people are assets. The people at the 10X Growth Con are assets. These people invested in training. These are assets. You want to go and meet other people and network. This is who you want to be around.
Hank Norman. Yeah, I need the whole list.
These people are not liabilities.
Okay. Hey, thank you so much for watching today. Tomorrow we'll see you on Young Hustlers. Friday on the Cardone Zone. God bless. Be great. Be prepared. Stay prepared. And get your training in.
Success is your duty, obligation, and responsibility. Bing. You guys are up on Facebook.